Hey YouTube, it's Mike Pengangster, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a little bit of a different video. Today you guys are going to watch me play a final table on GG Poker while drinking a beer. So this is a late night turbo, $85 as you can see up here. I've already collected $355 in bounties. This is me right here. I've been playing this game for a very long time. As you can see, I have almost $163,000 in cashes on the site. Something a little bit different. People always wonder what I do on the side. Well, this is some of the things I do. I like playing poker. So now the way this works, when you hit a final table, you have to choose your seat. Now, since I'm in first place, I'm last to decide where I want to talk, like where I want to talk, where I want to sit, for people that understand poker, right? So people that are new to this type of game, every price you see over someone's head, that is the value of that person's head. So if you knock them out, you get that bounty, that you get that basically the amount that they're worth. For example, this guy's worth 85 bucks. This guy's worth 201, you know, and so on, right? I'm worth 197. So based on this table, the guy that got the most bounties is this guy right here. He got a little bit more than me. So if I got like 355, he's got like, he's got probably like maybe 360, 365 in bounties, something like that. So now the way it works is, for example, if I'm on the button, a guy like Temka, I would rather have him on my right. The reason why I want him on my right, because if I have him on my right, if I have the big stack on my right, I kind of have position on him. I don't want the big stacks on my left. This is where I'm going to be at. I just basically want to sit in front of this guy. So for example, this guy's sitting here. I am going to sit right here. Unfortunately, this guy also has a big stack. I still want this seat. There's basically one big stack in front of me. But the importance is that I have this particular stack. Basically, this is the button, and the way this works is that every time this person acts, the button, I will always be last to talk versus him, which kind of benefits me versus this particular opponent. I don't really know this guy too much. As you can see, he doesn't really have many cashes. This guy has almost 200k. So when I have someone in orange, it just means that he's somebody that seems to be playing the game a lot. Is a grinder. So we have a beautiful hand here, ace king. We're definitely going to open up. We're actually going to be 3-betting. And this is the power of having this guy on my left here. I mean on my right. We're going to 3x him a little bit over 3x. Put some pressure on him. Now, he is playing a lot, but the reason why he's playing a lot also is the fact that as we're eliminating people to reach the final table, he started to increase his aggression. Now, since this guy only has 10 big blinds and I have a queen 10 suited, which is not a great hand, especially under the gun, but strict leader, a lot of people tend to fold. And if this guy would go all in, now unfortunately this guy called, but if this guy would have went all in, I would have definitely called with queen 10, because it's definitely worth the $67 that he's worth, right?
Bet.
Since this is
Call.
good for my range, the king 10, even if I only have the 10. So this guy does flat twice, with a 21 VIP, which means that he's doesn't play a lot of hands. So he's definitely someone that's capable of checking a king here. What I will do is I'll bet one more time,
Bet.
70% pot.
Fold.
Just take it down. The reason why I go aggressive versus a player that has a low VIP is because if you show aggression,
Fold. Fold.
he tends to
Raise.
second pair,
Fold.
for example, there, which it's good for me because I think the only
Fold.
10 that he follows there is probably ace 10. He definitely follows
Call.
queen jack for the open-ended.
Check.
And of course,
Bet.
all his kings and sets, he just sticks around, right? So putting some pressure there is actually
Call.
a good way to steal the pot, just in case if you had like a
Check.
under pair of the
Check.
king, right? And there's not that many more tens
Check.
that he could have had that were worse than mine besides like the
Bet.
jack. So let me know in the comments if you guys like seeing different stuff, because I like playing games, but I also like playing poker because poker's been my life for the past like 15 plus years. I used to be a cash game grinder in my early days.
Fold.
Then in the last 5 years I became more of a tournament grinder.
Fold.
This is not my main job, but it is something that I've done on multiple sites, live. I've always ended up
Fold.
being profitable
Fold.
throughout the years.
Fold.
Between cash games and tournaments, I would say a
Call.
little bit more successful in cash games, especially live.
Raise.
It's more of an easier game. The reason why I say it's an easier game when you play live is because when you're playing live,
Fold.
compared to like online, is that the game is a little bit less robotic. What I mean by
Fold.
robotic is that, for example,
Raise.
people that play online, a lot of people study in terms what they call GTO.
Fold.
It's a game
Fold.
theory
Fold. Fold.
which is very we're gonna be, I should defend here, but the reason why I'm gonna fold is because I don't see this guy raising with that many bad
Fold.
aces from under the gun. So I don't want to get caught hitting the ace there versus someone that has a big stack
Fold.
position on me. So I'd rather just fold the
Fold.
ESP, which is just,
Fold.
I'd rather just basically not put myself in a
Raise.
bad situation, and this is why I fold there. But GTO right there will tell you to call every single time. 99% of the time, GTO will tell you to call with any ace.
Call.
So
Fold.
it doesn't really matter in the big blind, because you should be protecting
Check.
your big blind all the time. But this is the difference between GTO and
Bet.
sometimes using your common sense. You know, it's
Fold.
not only that I'm more of an exploitation type of player. I try to like go with my
Fold.
knowledge of the game, and since this guy's a big
Fold.
stack and he's raising into a big stack,
Fold.
he
Raise.
could be raising with that many bad aces.
Fold.
He could be raising with some broadways, which I
Call.
have had 60-40. But
Check.
if the ace comes, I could put myself into a situation where
Bet.
it ends up costing me
Call.
way more big blinds
Check.
than I want versus someone that has position on me. So I'd rather just give up
Check.
one big blind
Check.
instead of making it cost me 10, 15 big blinds, if this makes any
Check.
sense to you guys. In other words, not everything you do online has to be like a robot. The reason why I say robot is because for me, GTO is like playing like a robot, like playing like a bot, basically. I'm not gonna get into too much details because I don't want to give out too much information. But there are certain things people do that are very
Raise.
robotic and very noticeable.
Fold.
So if you studied a bit of GTO, not like all of it, because it's kind of, you can't study all of it, it's impossible. People are still studying to this day.
Fold.
Of course, these guys
Raise.
do have an edge.
Fold.
based on the fact that they're very
Fold.
they make a lot of like plus EV based on that, but it's not doesn't mean that
Fold.
it's the most beneficial way of winning a tournament.
Raise.
If
Fold.
it's something that, for example, okay, what can I
All
explain?
in. Fold. Fold.
So, a lot of people will use like rock, paper, scissors as an example. So, for example, whenever you play
Fold.
robotic GTO type,
Fold.
rock, paper, scissors, okay,
Fold.
for you to keep yourself balanced and for you not to be losing, you would have to be playing
Fold.
33% rock, 33% paper, and 33% scissors, right? You would be
All
completely
in.
balanced.
Call.
So basically, whenever you're playing GTO, let's just see this real quick. Let's hope the Queen 7 wins here. Queen 7 is way ahead. It's good. Queen 7. Oh, you can still win with the ace of. Let's hope there's no club. No club. Good. So we eliminate one person. We go up. And it's not a big jump, but it's a jump, right? It's a jump. Now, so if you're playing 33% rock, paper, scissors,
Fold.
you're playing balanced. And if you play
Fold.
balanced,
Fold.
you can't lose except if you're facing
Raise.
someone
Fold.
that starts playing like
Call.
exploitative.
Check.
Even if he's playing exploitative versus you, and you're playing
Bet.
completely balanced, perfect
Fold.
balance, like you're using a randomizer. You can't be minus 3. I just can't, because the guy would never know when you're betting.
Fold.
Basically, would never know when you're doing
Fold.
rock, paper, scissors, because you're doing it 33% of the time.
Fold.
Perfectly. It would
Fold.
be impossible for that person to exploit that part, right? But the difference, for example, like it's a
Raise.
someone that's not playing GTO
Fold.
wouldn't be playing 33% rock, paper, scissors, okay? You would maybe be playing 40% rock and
All in.
30% scissors and
Fold.
30% paper, let's say, okay? Which someone that uses GTO in
Fold.
that manner
Call.
will continue to play balance and will print plus EV in a small quantity based on the human's mistake of playing not perfectly. But a person that plays exploitative, knowing that his opponent is playing 40% rock, is going to start playing 40% paper, based on the fact that he starts exploiting the opponent. We don't knock the person out, but this guy knocks somebody else out. We move up
All
and I page up again. This is an interesting one because I am not chip leader, but this guy's worth $100, and him going all in here, he could be doing this also with a pocket pair. And for 11 bigs, I feel like gambling here, and this will be a gamble.
Call.
I am gonna gamble because he could have like small pockets here. He doesn't. He doesn't have the ace queen, which sucks for me because he has me completely dominated. Luckily, I hit that too though. Will I hold? I am 93%. A black card would be nice. We do win. Get extremely lucky with that call. The reason why I'm gambling there is because he would do that with pretty much any Broadway, small pockets. So I figured, you know what? Let's take a shot
Fold.
at
Fold.
about $100 there for 10 big blinds.
Raise.
Which, like I said, it is
Fold.
a bit of a gamble, but
Fold.
unfortunately, in that situation, I was wrong. He did have the ace, a good ace, you know.
Fold.
I got very lucky to hit
Fold.
that too because he was like 80% favorite to win that hand, or 75%.
Call. Raise. Call.
Right now, we have 456
Check.
bounties and 338
Bet.
in
Fold.
price. So a total of like almost 800 for an $85 tournament. So it's pretty good.
Fold.
It's already 10 times my buy-in. I'm already happy. Of course, I want to finish at least top
All
three.
in. Fold.
Win
Fold.
it. I have to be realistic too. Top 3 would be. You have to also understand whenever you're playing a tournament that is
Fold.
considered a bounty tournament, you will play more loose. You
Fold.
basically you will hunt for
Call.
bounties a little bit more
Check.
than, of course,
Check.
you'll play more loose
Check.
in general.
Check.
We're gonna be we're gonna overbet over here. The reason why we're gonna overbet because now we got an open ended based on the four that came. So either a five or an eight gives us a straight. The eight does not give us a good straight, but we could try to represent us having a jack,
Bet.
and he could definitely fold eye cards here. So the point here is we can never win with a six.
Call. Check.
So now he called us over there for a pretty big bet. To me, that seems like somebody that could either easily have a 10 here, because I don't see him folding. Do I bet here? Do I go for the bluff here? I will go for the bluff. The thing is, if he has a 7 or a 9, he never folds. He never folds because the 10 kind of like. If he has a jack, he folds because
Bet.
he's never going to be able to win.
Call.
You see, he has a 10 probably. Yeah, he's got a 10. I kind of had a feeling he had something like that. The thing is, I can't win with a 6 there. There's just no way of me, there's just no way of me winning.
Fold.
Unfortunately,
Fold.
exactly the hand that I didn't want him to have, the 10. Because it's just easy for him to have a 10 there. Again, it's hard to understand. It's hard to explain exactly why he has a 10 there, but like I said, I don't want to reveal too much, but
All
it was
in.
quite obvious.
Call.
And that's why I was hesitating, bluffing there. But that was the only possible way for me to win that hand was try to bluff. Unfortunately, he had exactly the hand that I didn't want to see, right? We do get somebody else out here. So the other guy has been knocking 3 players out already? Or something like that. So we do go up in price again. So there's 5 or 6 people left. 5 people left. If I could count. We are at 419 for the next
Call.
price.
Check.
So we have our big stack on that's
Check.
in position on us, which is
Check.
bad. We do have the other big stack, which we are in position, which makes us
Bet.
at least not too bad in shape of like
Call.
position. And there's also 2 very small players here with small players.
Check.
We still have a pretty big
Check.
stack, man. One guy's got 20, the other guy's got 33, and now the guy that has 20 has 27. So yeah, these guys are still. Of course, the blinds just went up.
Fold.
Oh yeah, for people who don't
Raise.
understand. So for example, like here it tells you every 8 hands,
Fold.
the blinds go
Call.
up. So this is a turbo style, so
Check.
the blinds go up way quicker
Check.
than, for example, like a regular tournament that would have like, let's say 12-minute blinds or something, 15-minute blind, depending on the type of tournament you're playing, right? This is more of a turbo style because this is late
Check.
at night,
Check.
so it's more turbo style, but
Check.
it goes up pretty quickly.
Check.
So eventually, my 50 bigs over here will become like 30 bigs and under very, very quickly.
Raise.
So Jack 8,
Fold.
not a great hand. We are going to defend.
Raise.
We're not going to defend no more. Once there's a 3-bet,
Fold.
we're not going to be defending with Jack 8.
Call.
It's just, there's
Check.
no point. This guy is very heavy on either very good aces,
Bet.
pocket pair.
Fold.
I wouldn't mind seeing
Fold.
one of these
Fold.
guys double
Raise.
from this guy, because then it would kind of give me position on everybody except for him.
Call.
I would cover him,
Check.
which would be nice because I'd rather have somebody I cover out of position
Bet.
than
Call.
covering me, basically.
Check.
So at the moment, we are the guy that has the biggest bounty on our head. So our head's worth almost $250,
Bet.
which is very, very
Fold.
valuable in these type of bounties. Because as you can see, the pay jumps are not huge.
Fold. 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 Fold.
Oh yeah, and you could, as you can see, you see that me revealing on GG Poker, you're able to see the flop
Fold.
even if you're
Fold.
not in it. Like it's everybody folds. You could click to see the cards, which is cool. Also, when there's a flop and let's say there's a bet, someone folds, and you're in position, you can still
Fold.
see the turn river by clicking the card, the rabbit they call it,
Call.
which is fun for people that like to see
Check.
cards. So what's good about it is that
Check.
if you're not someone superstitious, what's
Check.
good about it? It's say you're someone that is very gambly, and what I mean
Bet.
gambling is someone that has a hard time laying on
Call.
hands, because you want to see the next card. Now you could lay down your hand and you could see your card
Bet.
without paying for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure. Sometimes you're gonna be hitting
Fold.
it, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, I should have called," but you shouldn't think that way. Whenever you fold, always look at your fold as
Raise.
as the right choice. You know what I mean?
Fold.
Always
Fold.
look at the act that you
Fold.
took as the right play. So we do pick up the blinds here with pocket two, queen seven. It's defendable. As
Raise.
you're short stack, not short
Fold.
stack, sorry, as
Call.
you're only 5 people,
Call.
you're going to have to
Check.
start defending with hands like this.
Check.
Lucky enough for me, we do hit a flop
Bet.
that could give us the nuts. The thing is, I don't want to pay 3.4 big blinds.
Call.
For people that don't know what big blinds are, it's for example, the blinds right now are 12,000. So I like to
Fold.
play in big blinds.
Check.
If I were to call it, would it be straight? But hey, it's
Check.
what it is. It's a good fold. 3.8 is a bit expensive there to call. Would have got shot. So, anyways, so basically, the blinds are basically 612K. So 3 big blinds is 36K, right?
Bet.
So I like to play in big blinds. It's something that I got used to. It just basically makes it easier for me to
Raise.
decide based on my call, fold, raise, how many big blinds I want to like call and raise and stuff like that, right? This guy shoves, so this is definitely at least a queen, of course. This could easily be a full house too, especially that he checked the turn, which is most likely a full house. Because if he had the queen when the king came, he would have continued betting. So this guy has a queen because he's thinking about it, most likely. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a full house. I don't think he would be raising all in, jeopardizing his
Call.
tournament. So he has a full house, king jack. Why is this guy taking so long to call with another full house? This should be an instant call. I'm not exactly sure why he's either putting them on kings or aces there, but I don't know why he's putting them on kings or aces there. But like,
Fold.
so
Fold.
my queen ends up being a very good fold. I was never gonna call the river though, like the guy was all in, because if I have a queen
Fold.
and a guy's
Raise.
calling and another guy's shoving all in,
All in.
most likely has a
Fold.
flop. One thing you need to understand about poker is stop believing that people are bluffing, because I would tell you that
Fold. Fold.
maybe 5% of the
Raise.
population that play poker
Fold.
online are
Fold.
able to make that type of bluff on the river. 95% of the players, they ain't good enough to make that bluff on the river. They're just not good enough.
Raise. Fold.
So whenever someone
Fold.
shoves on you on a river and you don't have it, fold. Just fold. That's the best example of
Fold.
best advice I could give anybody that's learning
Raise.
online poker.
Fold.
Stop believing that your opponent is bluffing. The population that play this game, very tiny
Raise.
percentage are able to
Fold.
bluff those type of spots. This is why I keep certain players in orange, knowing that they're capable of
Fold.
doing those type of things based on the fact that they play a lot. So they're most likely online grinders, which should have those tools implemented into their game.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
We're gonna limp here, trap limp.
Call.
We're not gonna be shoving, but if he raises, we're gonna
Raise.
and we're gonna let him basically sink himself.
Call.
You do hit top pair again.
Check.
There's no point in raising here.
Bet.
This guy here is gonna keep on betting. Hopefully, we just don't walk into like someone
Call.
that gets lucky and hits like 2-3 pairs here. Three pairs.
Check.
Wow, 2 pairs.
Check.
Again, we're
Check.
checking. Because
Check.
unfortunately, he doesn't bet. But the reason why I'm doing this is if I bet, it's very easy for this guy to fold a hand that he has, King Jack.
Raise.
He could
Fold.
easily put me on a pair there. So me basically
Call.
limping there and making him do the
Check.
action and limping all the way is one way to fish
Check.
him into like bluffing.
Check.
Because once I bet, he's out.
Bet.
I make no more chips.
Call. Check.
Hopefully, this final table doesn't
Bet.
last too long. In
Fold.
3 hands, or 2 hands now, because this hand just finished, the blinds are going up again, so you're going to see the stack sizes drop again.
Fold. Fold.
So my strategy at this point with 5 ended
Fold.
is to basically blind these guys
Call.
out. I am the chip leader of the moment.
All in.
Not gonna lie. I
Fold.
don't feel like I need to put any pressure at the moment. Some people like to play
Fold.
very aggressive when they have a lot of chips. I like to play a little bit more conservative because
Fold.
I am already guaranteed
Fold.
most likely top 3 based on my position right now. So I rather just like
Raise.
make these guys play it out a little bit. Of course, a hand like Queen 10, if nobody 3 bets,
Fold.
100% defending.
Call.
But I am not playing in the right position versus
Check.
the guy that has a big stack.
Check.
I do hit top pair. He is gonna bet on that ace 100%
Check.
of the time. Probably
Bet.
even big. He doesn't bet big, but we're still gonna
Call.
I don't like the jack
Check.
here, so if he bets here, I
Check.
think we're gonna fold. Yeah, if he was gonna bet there, we're gonna fold. He does have the ace, which is surprisingly that he doesn't bet there. I was gonna fold either way, but I'm very, very surprised that he does not bet there. He should be
Fold.
betting there all the time
Fold.
with that ace. Because clearly when I call there, I don't have an
Raise.
ace in my hands.
Call.
And if I do have an ace in my hands, I don't have a good ace. We're gonna be playing
Check.
a little bit
Check.
trappy here again. You know what? We're gonna bet. We're gonna overbet this one. Reason why we're overbetting this one because it's like we're trying to basically get rid of his open-ended if he has 10 jack, right? If he has 10 jack, we're gonna make him want to pay. We don't want to see a 7 or a queen, right? Any other card besides the board pairing, we're okay with. But we don't want to see a 7. We don't want to see a queen. We want to bet big because if he has like an ace 4 in his hands, which is very, very possible here, he is gonna call us all the way. He may even go all in.
Bet.
Even 9-8, 9-4, he's going all in.
Fold.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have none of those cards. And the river was gonna be a nice one. He folds the ace. I'm surprised he folds the ace there. I'm very, very surprised. So we're gonna
Fold.
open up here. We're gonna
Raise.
hope this guy. We're gonna 3-bet actually. We're gonna hope that this guy puts it in. We're gonna 3-bet a little bit bigger than that, like a 5.7.
Raise.
Of course, if this guy shoves,
Fold.
I think we're gonna call because he's worth $200. Unfortunate, a lot of times we may be facing what is considered a coin flip, which most likely he could have a lot of hands like ace king, ace queen. If he shoves here, he could have pocket pair, which will be fucking dominated. That would be just a disaster if that
Fold.
happens. Lucky enough, he folds because that was gonna be a disgusting flop for pocket nine. But it would have been a
Fold.
beautiful flop
Raise.
in my range because I opened
Fold.
a 3-bet there. And usually when you
Fold.
3-bet, there's a lot of aces
Fold.
and queens and kings in your, we would have hit a set in your range. So you could have bet that flop even with not having
Fold. Fold.
hit the flop.
Fold. All in. Fold.
The next page jump is pretty nice. So we are going on break, okay? So basically, online tournaments, the way it works is that every it doesn't matter which website you play on. At every 5 minutes before the hour ends, there's a break. The reason why they do it at 55 for every hour is that at least all the websites, people could take their break all at the same time. So every website you play on, there's basically it's breaked at the same time. So yeah, so we're gonna be taking a little break. Maybe talk a little bit about FIFA. So tomorrow, the new season starts. Now, since the new season is starting, with the winter wild cards also coming out on Friday, and tomorrow I heard the prime icons are coming out. It's gonna be interesting to see the game the way it's gonna be, because I heard there's a maintenance tonight, which hopefully they fix the servers, because I've never understood EA Sports, because the way I look at it is like you're this big company, okay? And for example, I'm gonna take myself as an example. If EA would actually say to themselves, oh, you know what, let's fix the servers so people like Mike, when he gets on and plays, he doesn't have bad gameplay. And what happens if Mike comes on and plays with good gameplay? Well, maybe Mike spends money on your game. Maybe Mike says, you know what, I'm enjoying the game. Maybe I'm gonna put $100, $200 into the game and open up packs. But your servers, they suck. So I'm not gonna put $100 or $200 into your game, because I'm not gonna pay for packs when if I pack something, or I buy packs to make coins and buy a player, my player feels like shit. There's no point of me putting money into your game to go play a game that my players feel like shit. So if my players felt normal, I wouldn't mind putting $100, $200, maybe even $300 into your game. But EA doesn't think this way. This has to be one of the most stupidest company I've ever seen when it comes to like things like this, because it's like, how do you not see, by you improving your servers, that you improve your pocket? Because of all the people that don't play your game based on bad gameplay would all be playing if the gameplay would feel normal on your website, on your servers. And guaranteed, people would buy, the ones that don't buy packs, like me for example, would buy packs, would spend money on packs. Just the fact that the game felt normal. This is hopefully when the new game comes out, the new FIFA, or FIFA, whatever it's going to be called. Apparently people are making it fun calling it soccer, because it's a Canadian company. Whatever the name will be, hopefully they fix their servers. I doubt it. I don't believe in them. I honestly have no faith in this company whatsoever. Zero faith. I have zero faith in this company. Zero. That's the honest truth. I wish I could tell you guys different, but I just don't. By the way, let me know if watching this video, if my voice was good. I'm sure it's a bit dark here because it's late. It's late, guys. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't even talk loud because I don't want to wake people up. So hopefully this game ends quickly. Again, let me know also if you guys like, if you like poker and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind showing you guys a little bit more here and there, especially when I play bigger tournaments, stuff like that, which sometimes it goes good, sometimes it goes bad, but maybe one day I'll do a vlog where I'll actually show you guys me going to like play these events, like World Series events or WPT or ring events, which here in Montreal we have this place called Playground Poker, which is amazing. and they have all
Call.
these great tournaments. Now, since I have a very bad hand here, I'm gonna try to represent that I have an ace, and I'm gonna
Raise.
three bet. Well, I'm gonna raise him because he only limped, but
All in.
no,
Fold.
because he was trapping me. This guy says good play. That's another thing that also this site has is emotes, which some emotes are actually very good. Now, if one of these guys go all in,
Fold. Fold.
again,
Call.
I rather always trap
Check.
versus this guy,
Check.
and I want him
Check.
to bet
Check.
because I want him to
Check.
make the mistake. Again, I bet he
Check.
folds.
Check.
He doesn't have nothing most likely. 8-4. See, this is why you can't bet. Because if you bet in this situation, he's just folding. So the only way you could actually make extra money here
Fold.
is by making him checking and hoping that he bets. We're going to open up here.
Raise.
Since this guy has pressure.
Call.
What I mean by pressure is that
Check.
some people want to play for the next, like want to get to the next pay
Bet.
jump. Unfortunately, my hand here just can't continue.
Fold.
So if the guy wouldn't have had any playable hand, he would
Raise.
have just
Fold.
folded because he wants to
Call.
make sure he keeps
Fold.
his chips.
Fold.
So when he does go all in,
Check.
he
Check.
maximizes his
Check.
all in.
Check. Check. Check.
I'm surprised pre-flop there wasn't a raise re-raise here with jacks versus 4.
Fold. Raise.
So we're trying to maintain ourselves
Fold.
at least
Fold.
top 3 in chips, which could change very, very quickly now because as the hands are moving,
Fold.
lines are increasing and our chips are demolishing.
Fold. Fold. Call.
Again, this time we want to go to check because last time we raised, he basically trapped.
Check.
So let's see a flop here.
Check. Check.
We do hit a
Check.
pair, so we're not going to be going. Look, so once
Check.
you hit a pair,
Check.
okay, so if you would have bet, I was gonna call. But the thing is, I can't bet no more here because I have what we call showdown value because he could have completely missed this flop and I win with a pair of 6. If I bet, he calls with a queen, a king, a 6, all these hands. So might as well just check,
Check.
and hope that he missed completely. See, like he has a king, so if I bet, he automatically calls me here, and I waste a big blind or 2 big blind depending on what I would bet, right? So in a situation like that,
Fold.
if you have showdown value, you
Fold.
just basically
Raise.
check it and hope that your opponent doesn't have a pair. Because
Fold.
you have to look at it as, what are the benefits of me betting there? If I bet, what worst hands are going to be calling me? And the answer is
Fold.
none. Hopefully this guy has a hand here.
Raise.
He goes all in
Fold.
for $125. We're definitely going to be
Call.
calling pocket nines.
Check.
We're going to check. We're going to call his all in.
Check.
Because it doesn't mean that he has a king. And we do have the 9 of
Bet.
spades too now. So we're actually going to be, we're going to shove. The reason we're going to shove, because if he has a 3-4 or a spade in his hands, he may consider calling here. If he has the king and no spade in his hands, we still have outs. So we're
All
going to go for
in.
the $125.
Call.
He does call. Let's hope he doesn't have a king. He's got the flush, man. Hopefully there's a spade that comes here. No spade. Very unlucky that he actually has the flush here. And this is why I say sometimes when your stacks are very close to each other, things
Raise.
could change very, very quickly with one hand like that. Now, I like the way I
Call.
played the hand. Unfortunate, I walked into a 7.
All in. Fold.
We're going to be folding, and the reason we're going to be folding is that only 3 bets 5% of the time. So this is always ace king or a good pocket pair, which queen jack is definitely
Fold.
part of that type of pocket pairs that you would have, right? Especially the fact that this guy here has a smaller
Fold.
stack than him, he would never 3-bet with less than
Raise.
either a good pocket
Fold.
pair or an ace king in his hand. Maybe ace queen, but most likely ace king, pocket pair, I don't think he would do
Fold.
that with aces though. I think he would do that with like queens or under. I think with aces he would trap. But who knows, right? Everybody has their way of playing.
Fold. Raise. Fold. Fold.
We'll defend.
Call.
We do hit a pair of fives here, which is not a great
Check.
pair, but he is gonna bet small,
Bet.
like a 1.1, yeah. And we're gonna call and hope that we hit another five or an eight. I would rather see a five though.
Call.
So once we check here, he's gonna bet big,
Check.
and most likely we're going to have to fold. So hopefully he checks. I doubt it, but if he doesn't, he's gonna probably end up betting like after stack.
Bet.
Bets four. We can't continue here. We can't continue. So as you can see, the PFR, which is considered not PF, sorry, the ATS, which is the attempt to steal blinds, is very very low, 31%.
Fold.
So when he opened, oh look at that, the five. When he opened, he could easily have like a king or a jack in his hands, which me calling there.
Fold. Fold.
It's just
Raise.
basically saying I'm committing my hand with a pair of fives. I know the river ends up being another five, which we don't know what the river is going to be, but
Fold. Raise. Fold.
so we're going to try to outlast at least this guy to get the pay jump, which is
Call.
$102.
Check. 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 Check.
So $102 pay jump is the minimum
Check.
that I want now, especially after the a bit of I wouldn't consider it to be unlucky
Bet.
there, because you know
Fold.
it's the pocket nines versus the guy actually hitting his flush there. It's just it's the way the game
Raise.
is sometimes.
Fold.
There's not much you can do about that. I don't mind my play there. I'd rather go all in there.
Fold. Call.
Because once
Check.
you go all in there, you make a lot of bad ends
Bet.
follow you.
Call.
Okay, so this guy's all in. Ah, fuck. He's got the straight. Oh man, pair this board, please. Pair this board. Pair it. If he pairs the board, we get a pay jump. Now we're really short. Now we have to basically put our chips in.
Fold.
Any hand that is connected
Fold.
with a 10 jack
Fold.
or an ace with 10 big blinds, we are going to just ship it. And pretty much, yeah, we're, like ace 9, we're just going to go
Fold.
for it. Hopefully we win that hand.
Raise.
At this point,
Fold.
once we shove, anybody will follow us based on the fact that our bounty is worth $250. We just hope
Fold.
that this guy here did not open with a better ace. So we're gonna just pretend that we're thinking, but we already know our decision. We're going all in. We just hope that he has some sort of Broadway hand, which we would be 60-40 favor to win
All
that hand
in.
if he calls us with like a
Call.
10 or something. So he doesn't have another ace. Unfortunately, this guy just has a number today. He's got the ace king, which sucks. We need a 9 and a 9 only. Ace is not good. Unfortunate, we end up finishing 5th here. We do take a pretty So overall, I'm happy with the performance. I'm happy with the result, of course, of the way the final fight went. As you can see, I only really ended up playing two hands over there, the pocket nines and the ace 9. It's very standard. These are type of hands that just basically get it in, and I lost both of them. So it is what it is. But in the comments, let me know what you guys thought about this. Little different, video on YouTube. Make it, make other people also watch different stuff. I don't want to only make FIFA videos. I want to like expand the YouTube channel and show you guys more stuff. So when I do decide to stream, I have more different things that can be given to the channel and to the public that want to watch me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys soon, most likely with my rewards If they're good. If they're bad, I'm not gonna upload. If they're good or decent, I may upload my reports tomorrow. Wish you guys a good day. See you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys.